Obviously, you've had a few new faces in the secondary just within the last, couple of days. Curious, what Logan Ryan's brought to the field, Yadam, all these new faces we've seen from those guys.
Well, Lowe, he's just well-seasoned vet. He brought a lot of wisdom to this defense. He played in this defense before, so he's talked to us about how they're going to try to attack us and whatnot. And he's played Ben them before quite a few times, so he's brought a lot of knowledge to the defense.
And then Ike.
He came over from the Broncos. You could tell just off his size. He brings a lot of size. He can run as well. Just bringing his athleticism to this defense.
Thanks, James.
Ryan.
Hey, James.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Are you a guy who likes to travel with the other team's best receiver? Do you take a lot of pride in that? Do you prefer to just whatever your assignment is? I know that the last Giants top corner, Jackrabbit, wanted the number one receiver. He took a lot of pride in that. Is that how you feel, or you do whatever is asked?
Well, I just take a lot of pride in just getting the job done, whatever the coaches want me to do, whatever assignment they give me at the beginning of the week. I just take pride in getting that job done on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whichever night we play on.
If that means going into the slot, what's your comfort level there?
I'm a football player. You got to be comfortable being uncomfortable. So wherever they want me to line up, I'm gonna play ball.
Jordan.
Hey, James, I'm wondering what's the mindset when you're playing a quarterback who's coming back from a serious arm injury? Do you just automatically assume he's going to, be back to what he was beforehand? Do you say, okay, let's see what he does early in the game? How do you approach that?
We just got to approach him based off his history, his track record. Big Ben has strong arm. He's been in the game for 17 years, and I'm sure he had his few injuries that people don't know about. So he's able to take care of his body, and he's going to make the checks at the line. He's smart. He's been around for a long time. And, of course, he has that strong arm.
Appreciate it.
Chris.
Hey, James, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
James, good, man. Thank you. James, you'll be matched up a lot against Juju Monday night. Talk about the challenges this guy presents to you.
Well, Juju, he's a strong receiver, has some size to him, has strong hands, so he's able to play through contested catches and whatnot, make strong catches at the point of attack, has size, so he's able to go up and grab the ball on jump ball situations as well.
James, is there anybody you could compare him to that you've played in the NFC South or anything like that?
Not really. I don't really like to make comparisons as far as receivers or any defensive player or offensive player at that fact. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses.
All right, man. Thanks. Good luck Monday.
Appreciate it.
Patty.
Hey, James, how are you?
Doing good. How about you?
Doing well. Sorry about the video here. I was just curious, on the whole, how deceptive is the Steelers' passing game in terms of the routes that they ask the receivers to run and the options that come off of those routes?
I wouldn't necessarily say they're deceptive. What you see is what you get. They're explosive offense that likes to take shots down the field based off the film that we've seen. So, of course, they have some great receivers. They got Juju, James Washington. They drafted Chase Claypool. He can run. He's a big receiver. And they also have Deontay Johnson, a speed guy that can get vertical down the field as well.
Thank you.
No problem.
We'll take two more. Ryan.
James, the outside perception of you probably changed quite a bit with your contract this offseason, one of the higher paid cornerbacks in the league. Does that change anything for you in terms of pressure, expectations, how you work? Just obviously people are viewing you different than they were viewing you maybe last year.
I try not to pay attention to outside noise. Even when I was in Carolina, they put a lot of, I wouldn't say pressure, but they asked me to go out there and go out the number of receivers. So I've been doing that for a while now. I just try to go about my own business and go out there each and every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, whichever night that we play, and just try to play to the best of my ability, whatever that is. That's all I can do is play to the best of my ability.
Last one here, Pat Leonard.
Hey, James, from your experience just as a corner, like you guys have brought in some new guys really late here, Isaac Yadam, I think, Ryan Lewis on the practice squad. how difficult is it as a corner to acclimate and contribute immediately to a new defense like that? Is it a position where if you play enough man-to-man, you can jump in and it doesn't take, too much as far as, learning the system, or is it complicated and it's going to take some time?
I guess it just depends on what scheme and system you're going to. I know Ron and Ike. I know Ron for the most part, and even Logan. They played in this system before, so they kind of know what's going on once they get here. Ike, as a corner, especially playing outside, you're gonna play pretty much the same thing, just based off the hardest thing to learn is the terminology. Quarters is quarters, cover 2, cover 3, man is going to be man, cover 3 is going to be cover 3 for a corner outside. So that's not really hard to pick up. The hardest thing to pick up is the terminology. So once they pick up the terminology, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's easier to learn it after that.